My two biological children attend this school. My son is in the fourth grade. He's been here since kindergarten, and my daughter's been here since approximately third grade. She's in the sixth grade. My son is autistic. And so we went through a few schools before we finally landed here, because although they tell you can't put special needs kids in private schools, this was the one that accepted him and basically took responsibility for teaching him, and also working with his therapist as well. My nephew started having problems in the school that he was in. He was going to a public school, and then we found out there was an opportunity for him to be able to have a scholarship to go to the school, which really changed everything, because the first thing everyone was trying to figure out was can we afford to, for him to come here. We found out right after he started, because of all the personal attention he's able to get at this school, that he was more behind than we realized, like several grades. And so the school was able to basically make an individualized plan that it's a little aggressive, but it can bring him current. He was slipping through the cracks in the public school system, and since he's here, we're able to kind of save him. When I say save him, I mean as far as when you get to high school, that's when the grades start to matter. And it wasn't until he came to this school and got tested that we realized that he was 3 to 4 grade levels behind. I don't think that the path that he was going down would have prepared him for what's next. When it came time for post-education, we would have ran into a problem. He likes the fact of all the personal attention. Just having a teacher sit down and answer questions and do the work with him directly has made all the difference. One of the issues that he was running into at his last school was that if he didn't understand something, he was too embarrassed to ask. You have this whole class full of kids, I think it was like 30 kids in one grade. Here is 30 kids in grades 7 through 12. He didn't want to ask the teacher in front of these 30 kids a question that he may have considered a dumb question. Here, you can ask those questions. He feels comfortable asking really anything. He never feels judged. He feels like he can ask whatever he needs to ask, and no matter how simple the question is. I was kind of thrown back and surprised at, some of the things he didn't know, but that wasn't his fault. He's made a huge improvement just in the last 2 months that he's been in school. Without the scholarship, it would have been a huge struggle for us, because we just simply couldn't have been able to afford it. Someone would probably had to have gotten us on a second job, just because we really, really wanted him to have this opportunity. But that's the only way that this could have been done. There's absolutely no way, the way that things are now, as far as me and my husband having, primary jobs and, his mom, there's absolutely no way we could have been able to afford tuition each month in addition to, our other 2 children. I didn't realize there were donors that were giving to the program. That's just amazing, because they're literally changing lives. They just can't understand the impact of what they're doing. They really can't. Thank you for your contributions. This is definitely life-changing. There are children out here that, if they don't have this opportunity, could easily turn into a statistic just because they don't have the opportunity for better education. For those that already have it, it just seems like something simple, but it's really not. And so without their money, this wouldn't be possible for a lot of children. Just for my nephew, it has completely changed his life. And he actually now that he's in an environment that is conducive to learning, he actually enjoys learning. He enjoys doing his homework. He enjoys doing his spelling words and all the different assignments that he has. He enjoys coming home and showing us his test scores, and pretty much everything has been an A, because he's been working so hard on it. He's been working hard on it, and the teachers are helping him to work hard, and so it's life-changing. It is absolutely life-changing.